We are back, folks. We've got some more Pirates baseball for you on the Dr. DeLay Sports Network as the Pittsburgh Pirates look to begin their second half of the season on the right foot as they travel to Cleveland to take on the Cleveland Indians for a 3-game series. Supposed to be a doubleheader today. I don't really know if that'll actually happen, but we'll see. Regardless, the Pirates 50-47, Cleveland 51-46, and Cleveland and Pittsburgh, both teams entering the first half, the All-Star break really, really well. So we'll just see how it goes. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully all is going well with you guys as we'll kind of look at the head-to-head for both teams. Again, both teams really solid as far as the record. Again, both teams very much in it, 50-47. Cleveland 51-46. Pittsburgh with a lot of runs. They can put up runs better than anyone. Pretty much, again, they were tied for the lead. Though yesterday, I think the Nationals put up 22 runs on the Athletics, so no longer in first place. And the Indians, again, really good at pitching. Not the best hitting team, so you're really seeing two teams that are just kind of complete inverses of each other. So it'll be interesting to see who, which team, which play style perseveres. Will it be, a lot of runs, be a little bit of runs, or it'll just be like a 4-3 type of game? Starting pitching matchup does favor, of course, Cleveland. That's going to be the case for the most part. Cleveland, again, really good pitching. Gavin Williams on the mound for the Indians, 3.81 ERA, 10-4 record. Strikeouts, 134 strikeouts through 113 innings pitched. Jared Jones, his last start, actually really good. 6 innings pitched, I believe. Didn't allow a single run. Was taken out of the game because I don't. It is what it is. I don't care. But anyway, the WHIP 1.14. Yes, again, the numbers coming down a little bit, looking pretty good. We'll see if he's able to make it happen today. Starting lineup for the visiting Pittsburgh Pirates, Jake Mangum's going to be leading off. He'll be followed by Brandon Lau, Brian Reynolds, Esmeralyn Valdez, Ryan O'Hearn, Nick Gonzalez, Tyler Callahan, Jacob Gonzalez, and Henry Davis. So Jacob Gonzalez's first start as a Pirate. We'll see what he has in store for us. And then for the home team, it's going to be Travis Bazana, Brian Rocchio, Chase DeLauder, Kyle Manzardo, Reese Hoskins, Khalil Watson, Gabriel Arias, Patrick Bailey, and Stephen Kwan. Currently, again, the National League, really, really competitive. Clearly the superior conference, or I should say league. But yeah, the Pirates, a lot of good things happened for them yesterday. A lot of teams needed to lose, and they sure did. The Pirates now entering today 1.5 games back, which the last spot actually held by the Cardinals and the Marlins. And, of course, again, just to look at the National League, the Pirates, of course, despite all that, still in 4th. Looking to climb and can get some help today. Of course, they got to help themselves regardless. And then for the Indians, they're just a half game back of the White Sox, who have surprised everybody. It's going to be a very interesting finish to the year. Tigers also kind of heating up. The Twins, again, not too shabby themselves. So the AL Central, very interesting as well. Appreciate you guys for hanging out for this one. Thank you for the sub. Looks like we got a sub. As we have first pitch, Mangum sends this to left center field. It's a little bit of a blooper on the run. It's Kwan who makes the catch. So Mangum, 1 pitch, 1 out. A little bit late there to the coverage. Apologies, but hey, I'm at the mercy of Pittsburgh Sportsnet. So Mangum already flying out for out number 1. I do want to note, as you can tell, the score bug is, it's a rain delay. So the website I use doesn't have it, so I have to keep everything manually. Batting second is Brandon Lau. Williams kicks and delivers. That's inside ball 1. Brandon Lau batting .246, OPS of 803, 21 homers, 64 RBIs. All right, let me go ahead and get the chat up, and then I can say hi to everyone. Again, thank you guys for hanging out for this one. Should be a good game. Here's the 1-0, as that's going to be hit to right, and that'll drop in for a base hit. Brandon Lau with the 1-out single. All right, let's see what we got in the chat. I was going Vintage. Welcome on in. Let's go Bucks. Though that is more of the Milwaukee Bucks there. Thank you, though, Vintage, for hanging out. Pittsburgh Pat, appreciate you, man. Let's go Tom. Welcome on in. Jose, appreciate you, man. Brian, thank you guys all. Alex, Russell, Nick, Star Strider. Thank you guys all. Trisk, Nick, JFM, thank you guys. Russell, appreciate you. Magic Man, everyone. Wildcard, how's it going? I'm doing okay. Williams sets, kicks, and fires a breaking ball. Not called a strike, but the catcher's going to challenge. He's going to win it. So it's going to be 0-1 to Reynolds. Reynolds batting .283, OPS of .877, 14 homers, and 59 RBIs on the season. And yes, that was a good challenge there by the catcher, Patrick Bailey, the former Giants. Brian, appreciate you for hanging out. You did hate watch the Phillies on Thursday? There we go. Yeah, we need a lot of help. Pirates do need a lot of help. So, again, thank you guys. Severed, how's it going? Welcome on in. Gavin Williams versus Jared Jones. The 0-1 to Reynolds. Swing and a miss. 98 on the sinker, 0-2. Again, it's going to be a challenge for the Pirates if they want to, if they plan on, continuing this really excellent offense, really tough stretch to begin the second half of the year. So 0-2 to Reynolds. Lau at first, 1 out. Reynolds stepping back into the box. Williams checks on the runner. Williams sets. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. We got it. And there are 2 outs. That'll bring up Esmeralda Valdez, batting .309, OPS of .1084, 10 homers, 27 RBIs. You have a tornado warning. Oh, man, that's not good. Stay safe. Please be careful. George, how's it going? Welcome on in. I'm doing okay, Burley. Good to see you. Good to see you. Vince, how's it going? Here's the pitch to Valdez. Breaking ball in there for a called strike, 0-1. 87 on the sweeper. Valdez, of course, came out of nowhere and has just been a great addition to the team. Fantastic. 0-1 to Valdez. Runner on first. Williams, pickoff attempt, and Lau is safe. Good snag there by Manzardo to keep that from going out and potentially advancing Lau. Nasunu going with the no-run first inning. Good luck. Alex with a severe... Yeah, a lot of storms, a lot of weather. Here's the 0-1, swing and a miss, breaking ball down and away. And it's 0-2 to Esmeralda Valdez. Hola, Erwin. ¿Cómo estás? Sorry for the bad hair. Just noticed it's a mess. Oh, well. 0-2 to Valdez, the pitch. That's down and away. 1-2, 88 on the sweeper. Station, how's it going? Good day to take 2. Yeah, we'll see. It's going to be tough. Hopefully we can. That'd be great to really take the series today. But again, splitting on a doubleheader, that's never a bad thing. I think both teams will be happy with that. The 1-2 to Valdez. Check the swing. Did he commit to it? And he did not. 2-2. Went with the same pitch. Sweeper down and away. How's it going, Brian? I'm doing okay. Hanging out. Jose liking the... yeah, I figured a lot of people would like the Indians logo. 2-2. Williams delivers. That's upstairs. 3-2, 97 on the fastball. Cool and rainy here in Vermont. Nice. Yeah, wildcard, we'll see. Again, a lot of stuff's been happening. Very busy. And it looks like Valdez is going to step out. Dodgers, Yankees. No, I did not watch any baseball yesterday. I was supporting other streams. I was just chilling in other streams, bouncing around. 3-2. Williams readies, kicks, and fires. That's a chopper, and that's going to be a foul ball. 87 on the sweeper. Valdez's last 16 games, OPS of 1342, 8 home runs. I mean, just amazing. Just amazing. Avoiding the elephant in the room. Not really. How's it going, Trisk? Welcome on in. What is the elephant? Here's the 3-2 as Valdez pops it up. Shallow center. Bazana is under it and makes the catch for out number 3. All right, well, that'll take us to the bottom of the first inning. 0-0 in Cleveland. I mean, No idea. All right. Let's see. Let's get to the Cleveland lineup again. Due up for the Cleveland Indians. Going to be Travis Bazzana, Brian Rocchio, Chase DeLauder. And, of course, again, the rest of the lineup, Cal Manzardo, Rhys Hoskins, Khalil Watson, Gabriel Arias, Patrick Bailey, Stephen Kwan. Based, yeah. I try to be, I guess. I don't try. I just naturally am. Naturally am based. Folks, I do want to mention, though, there will be times when I call them Cleveland Guardians. Yeah, you'll just have to deal with it again. I'm going to call them the Cleveland Indians. That's what I normally call them, but, you know, it has been ingrained in my head. Now, one thing I do not say is the Washington Commanders. That's something I'll never, I genuinely hate that name. And I don't think that, I mean, I know I saw some, people in the chat earlier, like, oh, the Guardians name stinks. I don't think it really does stink, because it really does sound similar to Indians, Guardians, Indians, Guardians, whereas, Redskins, Commanders, like, horrible. But I get it. I'm just waiting for people to come in and be like, why are you calling them that? I'm like, okay. Did you not see the thumbnail? I'm ready for it. That happened to me earlier when I covered Cleveland. This was early in the season. I was just so annoyed. 90% of the Cleveland fans still wear Indians gear. Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let's go, Miss Gina. Welcome on in. Like number 58. Like number Jack Lamberts. Mr. Green, how's it going? Time to start pushing for the playoffs. Oh, yeah. It's going to be tough. Hopefully the Pirates can keep it going. Doc DeLay with the bad hair day. I know. Unfortunate, man. And it's a doubleheader, too. So it's like I picked a horrible day. I'll be on camera for at least 7 hours. The pitch. And that's going to be outside ball one. Jared Jones, starting pitcher for the Pirates. 4.37 ERA. Whip of a 1.14. Here's the 1-0 to Bazzana. That's going to be hit to right. That'll be a foul ball, 1-1. Washington Commanders. Well, hey, I don't know. If you were born, I think, in the 90s, I think you'd have a different view on that. 1-1 to Bazzana. That's going to be outside 2-1. But, yeah, you're still in school, so I would say the Commanders, that's like normal to you. So that's fair. Love the new lineup screen pops. Yeah, I try to give you guys information. The 2-1 to Bazzana. Checked his swing. It's in there anyway. 92 on the slider. 2-2 to Bazzana. Elephant on the wall. This guy. I appreciate it. Tris. Thank you, Anthony, for the 98 joules. I do appreciate it. W's in the chat. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Bazzana goes down swinging. Jones with the strikeout. That'll bring up Brian Rocchio batting 276, OPS of 751, 8 homers, 44 RBIs. If you become more mainstream, no. Because if I go mainstream, it's because I didn't... I don't know, that would be like fake. No. What you see is what you get, essentially, is that's off the plate ball one. Like, as far as, like, my thoughts on things... I mean, yeah, do I say everything I think? No. But, for the most part, everything I do say is pretty much what I think. Maybe not revealing the entire story, but that's fouled off 1-1 to Rocchio. But, yeah, no, I would still call him what I say, or say whatever I say. Washington Commies, yeah. Here's the 1-1. That's a fastball in there for a called strike 1-2. I like the Commies better than the Commanders. Yeah, I got a gift from my dad. Here's the 1-2. So that's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Rocchio reach out of the zone there. 2 strikeouts. That'll bring up Chase DeLauder batting 278, OPS of 793, 11 homers, 46 RBIs. I just realized it's the bottom of the... Yeah, like I said, I have to... There we go. All right, here's the pitch to DeLauder. That's going to be ripped foul, 0-1. And how's it going, Nick? Welcome on in. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. 0-1. Jones rocks and delivers. That's going to be hit to left. That is a foul ball. 0-2. Yeah, ice chip severed. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a breaking ball in the dirt. 1-2. All right, well, 1-2 counts into louder. And if you're just joining us, 0-0 in Cleveland. And thank you for the Jules, folks. I do appreciate it. The chat is very lively today. Jeez, I appreciate it. 1-2. Jones rocks and delivers a breaking ball in the dirt. Laid there by Davis, and it's 2-2. Louder with a pretty solid start to his career. The 2-2 up and away. 3-2. DeLauder's a pretty big guy. Never really noticed that. 3-2 to DeLauder. Here is the pitch. Oh, just missed. Davis challenge, and I believe he's going to get the call. I'm going to go with the backwards K. I'm not going to woohoo it, though. That was close. Breaking ball outside. Just caught the zone. He struck him out. Strikes out the side. As we go to the top of the second, 0-0 in Cleveland. Due up for the Pirates will be Ryan O'Hearn, Nick Gonzalez, and Tyler Callahan. All right. Again, I thank you guys for hanging out. Watch the football team. Yeah, that was better. That was better than Commanders. Nick's pulling for the Bucks. I do appreciate you guys for hanging out. If you do like what you're listening to, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is free. Again, we're trying to get to 150 likes. Usually what we try to get to for every Pirates stream. Right now we're at 81, so we're already over halfway there. Not living on a prayer at all, so I appreciate it. And again, make sure, of course, to sub to the channel. It is free. If there is another game today, I'll be back for game number 2. So, again, thank you guys. Appreciate it. We got the sub back. That is great. Figure it's going to be an interesting day. We'll probably lose some subs for the logo, but you know, I guess they'd unsub anyway. So it's just the way it goes. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys. And of course, again, I'll be back tomorrow for the conclusion of the series. I still think, to be honest with you, I think the later game is going to get postponed to tomorrow. We're going to have a doubleheader tomorrow, which really stinks. We'll be going into New York fresh off a doubleheader. That is, I'm not saying it's not going to be done, but I think we really need the pressure to take 2 in this series is much greater because of that, because of not playing just the one, per day. Not saying, I mean, I don't know. The Yankees, I think the Pirates can take the Yankees. I really do. But yeah, I think today is going to be a tough one. So we gotta try to take at least one and give us a chance for tomorrow. All right, due up for the Pirates is Ryan O'Hearn. He's batting .288, OPS of .838, 16 homers, 63 RBIs. The pitch is in there for a called strike. 0-1, 81 on the curveball. Thank you for the sub. I do appreciate it. 33 subs away from 10,100. Frenchie Fucaws. O'Hearn sends this to right center field, and that'll be caught there by Watson for out number 1. All right, and that'll bring up Nick Gonzalez, batting .308, OPS of .761, 4 homers, 43 RBIs. You got the Indians logo, now you get Speedy. It's a rough day for some people. Forgot again, I apologize. I have to manually keep the score for this game. Here is the pitch. That's in there for a called strike. I didn't need a caps lock it because, oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. All right. 0-1 to Gonzalez. Williams kicks and delivers. That's going to be a swing and a miss. His bat goes flying. And it's going to be 0-2. Gonzalez Oh my goodness, that bat went into the Cleveland dugout. So 0-2. It's been a minute in rough. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry about that. Yeah, I've noticed, always with the Have a Great stream, hopefully everything's okay. But yeah, I've been okay. No problem, Paper Planes. Appreciate you, man. I'm glad to be of service. Hopefully I can do an all right job. Gavin Williams, no joke. Yeah, Williams is good, James. One of the best in the business. 0-2 to Gonzalez as Williams kicks and delivers. That's up and away, 1-2. This guy. Yeah. Brewer game was almost going to be postponed, but played it nice. Yeah, I wish they played it yesterday, but the air must have really been horrible as that's going to be sent to left field. Quan is working his way in, and he makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 away. And that'll bring up Tyler Callahan. I didn't get to write down him and Patrick Bailey. So Callahan batting .244, OPS of 775, 3 homers, and 15 RBIs on the season. How's it going, Sam? Welcome on in. Turkey, good to see you. Here is the pitch to Callahan as Callahan fouls this back 0-1, 97 on the fastball. Back row, good to see you. Welcome on in. Here's the 0-1 to Callahan. Way away with the sweeper. It's 1-1. Williams at a pretty solid pace. And this is somebody you want to try to get out of the game. He's at 21 pitches. As he kicks and fires as Callahan sends this to center field. On the run is Watson. Watson diving. Oh, and he can't make the catch. It's just rolling on the grass, and Callahan's going to take second. Good effort by Watson. But that is going to, I want to say, a double. A great diving effort there by Watson. But unfortunately, not able to secure the catch. That would have been an incomplete pass. As football season just 53 days away. We're ready for it. All right, so a runner in scoring position, and that'll bring up Jacob Gonzalez, again, the new Pirate, acquired last week from the White Sox. The pitch, and that's away, but it's called a strike. Really bad call. Horrible call, to be honest with you, as that sets Gonzalez in a hole 0-1. 0-1 to Jacob Gonzalez. Callahan at second. Williams looking at Callahan. The pitch as Gonzalez sends this to right. Oh my, if it's fair, it's gone. It is gone. Jacob Gonzalez, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. 2 cones. 2 cones, folks. Welcome to the Bucks. This guy's already fitting in. 428 feet. As Jacob Gonzalez puts the Pirates on the board. Let's go. That's great stuff. Just crushed it. Just crushed it. Demolished to deep right. Again, it was just a matter if it was fair. I'd like to see a replay. I believe it was a hanging breaking ball. I could be incorrect. As Davis sends this to right. And looks like that'll be caught there by DeLauder for outer number 3. But look at that. The Pirates lead 2-0 over Cleveland with a 2-run shot by Jacob Gonzalez. All right, 2 up for the Indians will be Kyle Manzardo, Rhys Hoskins, and Khalil Watson. There we go. That's a welcome. Welcome on in, Jacob. That'll work. All the cones. What exactly is that plaque on your wall? Okay. All right. All right. Well, I got to put it back up. I'm not going to put it back up during stream. So my dad visited a little shop in town. And It is pretty cool. I do appreciate it. I'm very thankful, for my family. I genuinely was raised by the best people, surrounded by the best people. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So Tris got me this. I got it yesterday, and we were gonna obviously debut it yesterday, but unfortunately, obviously the game was postponed, so I'll be sure to put that back up a little bit later. But yeah, 10,000 sub plaque. I'll actually get, from YouTube, 100K, but that'll be years from now. Years. Great way to start off the break. Oh, yeah. Where's the base running? Bases on the animation. Well, again, Tris, this is a custom-made score bug. Because Yeah, I'm sorry. Again, I had to make that one because the website that I use doesn't have this game. And that was a breaking ball that, caught too much of the plates. Showing off that previous pitch as Jones fires that in there for a cold strike. Kyle Manzardo batting .215, OPS of .669, 10 homers, and 30 RBIs. 0-1 count as Jones rocks and fires. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2 to Manzardo. It is really cool. It is really cool. Yeah, he said only $25. $25. I'm like, dang, I can get some other things made. That's pretty cool. It's really cool. $25. So that's up and away, 1-2 to Manzardo. How's it going, Rhino? Welcome on in. Appreciate you, man. 1-2 to Manzardo. He rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That is 4 straight strikeouts for Jones to start the game. What in the world? Looking like early 2024. Jared Jones. That'll bring up Rhys Hoskins batting .178, OPS of .680, 9 homers, 31 RBIs. Folks, make sure to check out Rising Rhino for all your football needs. Covers the most football on YouTube. I'm not kidding. He actually does. Here's the pitch. That's cranked to left. That's going to be a foul ball, 0-1. Of course, Rhino and I are going to be hosting a show together. But again, make sure to subscribe. I'm subscribed to Rising Rhino. You should be too. Yes, do it right now. 0-1 to Hoskins. Jones kicks and delivers a fastball on the outside corner, and he's going to challenge. Hoskins is going to lose, so the Cleveland Indians going to be down to a challenge. Just one challenge remaining. Bad challenge. That's the thing. When you get behind early, you feel this sense of urgency, and maybe that's why teams really start just challenging at will, and that's not really the case. 0-2 to Hoskins. Jones begins the windup. Here's the pitch, and that's a slider away, 1-2. What's the plaque? It's a gift. My dad got me. Really cool. Really cool. I'm very thankful. 1-2 to Hoskins. The pitch, as that's poked out to left field. Reynolds is working his right, coming in, and makes the catch. 2 outs. The first non-strikeout for Jones. That'll bring up Khalil Watson, batting .221, OPS of .562, 1 homer and 10 RBIs. Thank you, Purcell. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the kind words. Jones sets and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 99 on the fastball. 0-1. A lot of Jones looking really good. Looking like how he left off. Just, again, really, unfortunately, wasn't granted the time to finish the game. That's in there for a called strike. Going to 100. There in the upper part of the zone. Thank you for the subs. I do appreciate it. 0-2 to Watson. Jones rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Look at Jones go. He struck out 5 of his first 6 batters as we go to the top of the third. Pittsburgh 2, Cleveland nothing. Due up for the Pirates will be at the top of the order. It's going to be Jake Mangum, Brandon Lau, and Brian Reynolds. 27-01 with Tex. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, $24.99 with plus tax, yes. It's still pretty cool. Well, I appreciate that, backer. A lot of other quality streamers out there, of course. But again, folks, make sure to support my friend Rising Rhino. He's closing in on 9,000 subscribers. So again, make sure to subscribe. Again, I am subscribed to him. So you should be too. Quality stuff. And again, we already have a show lined up and ready for you guys. Football show. First one's going to be August 31st. It's going to be pretty fun. It's going to be like a 3-hour show where we're just going over our predictions for the season. Then after that, it'll be a weekly, looking ahead. And looking ahead and kind of reviewing and then looking ahead to the next week. That'll be really fun. If you like first take, if you like first things first, that's more of a panel there. But Shannon and Skip, those type of shows, I think it'll be fun. But we're gonna, of course, make it pretty entertaining. It'll be fun. Jones grooving, he's looking really good so far. Hopefully he can continue it. Not too sure where Gary Morgan is there, Luke. I apologize. 100K, yeah, I know. I'm just right there, pretty much. 100K, it's like right there. It is up. It is right there. All right. We are working our way back to Cleveland. Again, the Pirates lead 2-0 over the Indians. Again, apologies. This is a score bug I just had to make real quick. Hopefully it's good enough, as there's the pitch. Then it's going to be downstairs, 1-0. Sorry, OBS is being an idiot right now. All right, 1-0 to Mangum. Mangum is 0 for 1 on the day. How's it going, Walters? Welcome on in, as that's a tapper to first. And Manzardo has it and steps on the bag for out number 1. All right, one away for Brandon Lau, who's 1 for 1 in this one. Let's go on Swaggy. Welcome on in. Jared Jones is back. He's looking good. Jared Jones got some rest. Yeah, he started off pretty well. Hopefully he can continue it. Lau again, 1 for 1 in today's ball game. Williams on the mound, only at 27 pitches. As he kicks and delivers a fastball in there for a called strike, going 198 on the radar gun. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. We are now Jalen Warren away from 10-1, 10,100 as that's fouled back. And it's 0-2 or Terrell Davis. Trying to think of other 30s. Number 30s, I guess. I don't know. It's pretty embarrassing. Can't think of anyone else. 0-2 to Lau. Again, 1 out, top of the third, nobody on. Williams begins his windup, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Williams just low and 99 right past him. That is Williams' second strikeout of the day, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds, who struck out in his first appearance. Bullpen game, whatever that means, that could be a problem for the Pirates. As Williams kicks and delivers, checked his swing. Did he go? He went. Strike 1. 0-1 to B-Ray. Yes, Brian, I think he's still on a pitch count. James Conner. Yep, James Conner. Oh, 1-1 to B-Ray. Here is the pitch. Checked his swing upstairs. 1-1, 99 on the fastball. Here's the host of Locked On Pirates, and he brought up the idea of trading Cruz. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know about all that, as that's going to be tapped foul, 1-2. I know everyone's kind of pushing for the trade of Cruz. I mean, if you trade Cruz, you have to get it cannot be a rental, and he has to be elite, because a quality position player is much more valuable than a bullpen arm. Yeah, no, it's you have to get like a a quality pitcher with a lot of years of control, and then also some others that you have to find. So, don't think that's going to happen. No, I don't think the Pirates are trading Cruz anytime soon. Plus, he's hurt. What team's going to really want to trade for him? He's hurt. So, I don't know. 1-2 to Reynolds. Williams begins his windup. He kicks. He deals. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Reynolds really frustrated as he's struck out twice now. We go to the bottom of the third. Pirates 2, Indians nothing. Thank you for the sub. I do appreciate it. 2 up for the Indians. Going to be Gabriel Arias, Patrick Bailey, and Stephen Kwan. How's it going, Jay? Welcome on in. Thought he was supposed to pitch game 2. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's right. Said that they're going to do a bullpen game. So we'll see. Let's see. What are we doing here? What's that? Yeah, I don't know if anyone's going to really be asking the Pirates for Triolo. So there's that. How long's our weekly show? 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours? I don't know. As long as it needs to be, you know. I'd say no more than 2 hours. I mean, an hour, 2 hours. Somewhere in between then. I don't think it needs to be like our opening show is going to be the longest show, most likely. And then from then on, yeah, I'd say an hour and a half. I mean, I don't think there's a time limit because, it's going to be at night. But also, we got to be mindful of people we're keeping up as well. So we'll figure it out. I think an hour and a half to 2 hours. I think that'll be fine. No longer than 2. So, anywho, again, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. We're 29 subscribers away from 10,100. Again, we were trying to get to 10,000 by the time the football season started. And that's 53 days away, so we are definitely a channel on the rise. I do football, but baseball, hey, baseball's been good to me, so we're going to keep on doing it, and we're going to have a good time. But, again, football channel, that is me. But baseball, hey, we cover it a lot. As Arias chops this to short, throws to first. Nice play there by Jacob Gonzalez, front number 1. Nice pick. His first play of the day, really, defensively. So Arias goes down. That'll bring up Patrick Bailey. Bailey batting 185, OPS of 515, 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Jones at 27 pitches. Jones looking over at the Cleveland dugout. That was kind of odd. He begins his windup. He kicks and delivers. That's going to be sent out to left field. Reynolds is backing up just shy of the track and makes the catch for round number 2. And that'll bring up Stephen Kwan, batting 225, OPS of 614, 1 homer and 16 RBIs. Trade with teams out of contention. Yeah, I just don't think we'll trade him. I just don't see that happening. Yeah, we're not getting anyone from the Wild Sox. Yeah, no, the Red Sox have just been so good. So no more Chapman. No more Chapman. Here's the pitch. Showing bunt. Pulls back right down the middle for a called strike. 0-1, 100 on the fastball. 0-1 count to Kwan. Jones kicks and fires. And that's going to be cut on and found back 0-2. Oh, and 2 count to Kwan. The pitch, and that's going to be a little flare to left. That'll drop in for a base hit. Kind of jammed him, but able to muscle it out there. So that's Cleveland's first hit of the game. That'll bring up Travis Bazzano, struck out in his first appearance. Alex giving fake news in the chat, apparently. Bazana at the plate. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 98 on the fastball. 0-1 to Bazana. Oh and 1. Jones sets and delivers. That's in the dirt. 1-1. Now again, he's pitching from the stretch, so going to be a little bit of a different pitcher. That is full windup. More of a problem with Chandler and Keller. Once they get runners on, they're just completely. It's like you're seeing a whole new different mindset. As that finds the strike, so no call, but looks like Davis will challenge, and he's going to win that challenge there. 1-2. That was a nice pitch on the outside corner. Umpire trying to squeeze him. Yeah, that's a whole baseball in there. So it's going to be 1-2 to Bazana. One and 2 to Bazana. The pitch, and that's going to be upstairs. Missing 2-2. Like number 129. Thank you, Michael. Thank you very much for hanging out in. Eckler wore 30. He did. He might still. Does he still play? I don't remember. Austin Eckler. The 2-2. That's going to be hit to right. That'll drop in for a base hit. Oh boy, this could be a trouble. Kwan's being waved home. The throw is in. Throw to the plate. Kwan is safe. And Cleveland is on the board. Yep, that was looking like trouble the entire way. Kwan can move. So, oh man, and that's a triple there for Bazana. Cleveland on the board. It is now 2-1. Bazana just pulling this down the right field line. It's one of those things where it just seems like Valdez, again, that's the second time I've really noticed that he's not playing. It's like he's playing right center. That's a lefty at the plate. It's weird. I don't know what the Pirates are telling him to do, but anyway, here's the pitch to Rocchio. That misses upstairs 1-0. Yeah, it's the second time I've noticed that Valdez is not shaded where you'd think he'd be for a left-handed bat. 1-0. The pitch, and that's a chopper up the middle. Gonzalez is there, throws to first for out number 3, and the inning is over. But the Indians tack on a run, though. It's 2-1 Pittsburgh as we go to the top of the 4th. All right. Due up for the Pirates will be Asmerlin Valdez, Ryan O'Hearn, and Nick Gonzalez. Yeah, a lot of booing, yeah. Yep, it's all good. Again, it's just one run, and it's just the way it goes. They're going to score runs. Is Eckler playing for anyone? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so. All right, catch you later, Trisk. Thank you very much for hanging out. And yes, you don't get rid of Seth Hernandez for a rental. Yeah, no, you don't. I mean, I'd say he's untouchable. That's a guy you just don't trade. So, but anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is free. Again, we will check on scores. I would say, I mean, maybe in about an hour or so, because I don't think anyone's playing yet. I think we're the first one on. So yeah, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Again, we're 29 subscribers away from 10,100. I do appreciate you guys for hanging out again. If there is a doubleheader today, which there's supposed to be, but I question it. I question if that will actually happen. I question if we'll actually finish this game. But I'll be on for that one regardless. I have this entire series booked, so I'm going to be calling it. Nobody's... Yeah, you'll be fine, for sure. For sure. For sure. Yeah, thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it. The rising of the channel is indeed real. Any trade rumors? Not really. Nothing. Nothing. Just, I don't know. I think these I don't know. I think this road trip is really a big deal. Just need to do our best to split 3-3 on the road trip. Doesn't matter if we take 2 here or New York, but need to win. So that's going to be up and in. Ball 1. Esmeralda Valdez with a line out in his first appearance. Here's the 1-0 to Valdez. Breaking ball in there for a called strike. It's 1-1. One to Valdez. Williams rocks and delivers a fastball upstairs. 2-1. 97 on the fastball. What teams you got today? I'm just doing this game. Well, these 2 teams. I'm doing the other game if it happens. That's a swing and a miss, strike 2. Why there wouldn't be a double is, yeah, the rain. A lot of storms in the area. 2-2 to Valdez. He kicks and delivers. That's upstairs. 3. Oh, he's going to ring him up. No way. Valdez going to challenge. He's going to win. This umpire has been pretty bad, to say the least. Unbelievable. This guy, this umpire. No bueno today. Unbelievable. Good thing he challenged. So it's now 3-2 to Valdez. Valdez steps back in the box. Williams begins the windup. Here is the pitch. That's called strike 3. He struck him out. Backwards K. For Valdez, that's 3 straight strikeouts for Williams. He's starting to heat up. He's got 4 strikeouts now. And that'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn, who's 0 for 1 in this one. How's it going, Anthony? Welcome on in. Yeah, I don't think so, Magic Man. Here's the pitch. That's a fastball on the outside corner for a called strike. 0-1. What's the weather? Right now it's like, I actually checked it earlier. I don't recall. 0-1 to O'Hearn. Williams delivers. That's going to be fouled back. 0-2. Longest third of the trade deadline. Yes. Like I said, rain is expected in the next few hours in Cleveland. Yeah, it's 90 degrees right now, but storms are in the area. 0-2 to O'Hearn. Swing and a miss. He struck him out as, Williams is on a roll. Looking like Jared Jones to start the game. That'll bring up Speedy Gonzalez. Gonzalez 0 for 1 in this one. Thank you for the sub. I do appreciate it. I really do. Williams sets, kicks, and deals as Gonzalez fouls this back. 0-1. Play 2 tomorrow. I mean, that's what they're going to have to do, I think. There's just too much rain today. 0-1 to Gonzalez. The pitch, and that's going to be sent to right field. That's going to hook foul. And it's 0-2 to Gonzalez. Yeah, Mitch Keller wasn't traded. I don't know. A lot of people just saying some things in the chat, apparently, but no. What the heck? No, Mitch Keller is still a Pirate. 0-2 to Gonzalez. The pitch. Checked his swing. And he called him out on strike. I mean, that's just a bad call. Horrible by the umpire. Gonzalez does not challenge. Unbelievable. This umpire has been pretty bad. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It is 2-1 Pittsburgh. Definitely favoring Cleveland. I mean, I don't think he actually favors Cleveland, but the call's more so against the Pirates. Doing it for Cleveland's going to be Chase DeLauder, Kyle Manzardo, Reese Hoskins. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. No, it's not raining. It is still sunny. They're playing. First 5 under 3.5. Good luck, EJ. Good luck. Second game is at 7:10. It's looking like the storm will be about done by then. Well, that's the thing, though. There's a storm heading there right now. Like, there's a storm. Like, the radar is all over. Well, maybe not. Well, yeah, there's some rain heading there in about, well, I'd say about 30 minutes. About 30 minutes, you're going to get some rain. And then there's another storm happening at 6. Ends at about 7:30. So that would be like an 8 o'clock start time with the field being wet and all. That is just my guess. I don't really know. So we'll see. I mean, I hope they are able to play it. I want them to. Make sure, again, to leave a like. 147 likes, trying to get to 150, and then hopefully maybe 200. Make sure, again, to sub to the channel. If everyone were to sub right now, we would hit 10,100 subscribers. That'd be pretty cool. So make sure to sub to the channel before you head on out. Jones delivers. That's a ground ball, and that squeezes through for a base hit. DeLauder with a leadoff single here in the bottom of the 4th. Jones, by the way, at 39 pitches. That'll bring up Kyle Manzardo, who struck out in his first appearance. Getting pretty dark in Cleveland. Vince right there in Cleveland saying it's getting dark. And thank you there. Appreciate you for the kind words. Here's the pitch as that's foul back 0-1. Mr. Burns, welcome on in. Let's go, Bucks. 0-1 to Manzardo. So the wind is starting to pick up for sure. They're showing the crowd. 0-1 to Manzardo, the pitch. And that's up and away. 1-1, 96 on the fastball. Runner on first, nobody out. In the bottom of the 4th, Pittsburgh 2, Cleveland 1. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. 1-2 to Kyle Manzardo, a very tall left-handed bat. One and two count to Manzardo. The pitch, up and away, 2-2. Jones not happy with himself. Definitely doesn't want to make it not competitive. I don't know if he's... Yeah, I'm not too sure what's happening there. 2-2 to Manzardo. He sets. Kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 89 on the slider. Fooled him with the off speed. And there's one away. That is strikeout number 6. First strikeout since the second inning. That'll bring up Rhys Hoskins, who's 0 for 1 today. Jones sets, kicks, and fires. That's going to be popped up. Davis looks back and sees that become a foul ball. 0-1. Let's go, Norman. Welcome on in. Trisk, another double? I don't know. Probably not. Not anytime soon. 0-1 count, the pitch. And that's in there for a called strike. 0-2. 97 on the fastball. Yeah, probably, I mean, I told him, like, we'll just make that a tradition every year for the All-Star game. He'll come and call the game, and I'll just be chilling. I'll chill off to the side. The 0-2 to Hoskins, that's upstairs, 1-2. But, I mean, he'll fill in for me throughout the, you know, if I have to, like, if I cannot call a game and he's around, he said he will definitely happily volunteer and call. He's done so in the past. 1-2 to Hoskins. The pitch. Just outside. If it were a Pirate, that's definitely a strike 3, but no, sir. 2-2 to Hoskins. Thank you for the sub. I do appreciate it. Jones from the stretch. That's down and away on the slider, 3-2. Again, runner on first, 1 out. Pirates 2, Indians 1. Weather is starting to make its way to Cleveland. 3-2. Jones sets the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeout number 7 for Jared Jones. And there's 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth for Khalil Watson, who struck out in his first appearance. Happy with Wilber Dotel. I like Wilber. I like Wilber a lot. I think he has a lot of potential. The pitch. Watson fouls this back. 0-1. 7 Ks. Yep, he's looking pretty good. 0-1. Runner takes his lead at first. Jones delivers. That's fouled back. It's 0-2. It's going Rich. Welcome on in. 0-2 to Watson. Jones readies. Kicks and delivers a changeup in the dirt. It's 1-2. Jones at 53 pitches again. They just don't really let him pitch much. So if he wants to complete 6, he's going to have to really be efficient here, but obviously don't change what he's doing. Here's the 1-2. That's popped up. Davis gives it a run, but that becomes a souvenir. And it's still 1-2. Let's go Pirates. Anthony likes Wilber. Yeah, Wilber. I like Dotel. One and two. Jones kicks and fires downstairs. Davis got a chance, going to lose. That's tough. Davis again, I guess, seeing that the umpire's calling all the strikes on the Pirates, not so much on the Indians. And nope. So the Pirates now down to 1 challenge. Missed by about half an inch. Put a cone in the chat. Good things happen. We'll see. 2-2. Jones readies and fires. That's a chopper to second. Lau with it. Throws to first. A little wild throw, but a good snag by Callahan. And that is out number 3. We go to the top of the 5th. The Pirates leading 2-1. All right, due up for the Pirates will be Tyler Callahan, Jacob Gonzalez, and Henry Davis. Love the Indians' face on the scoreboard. Oh, yeah. No, it's fantastic. It is fantastic. Again, whenever I do get the website, it has the regular Guardians logos. So, again, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is free. As, again, if everyone were to subscribe right now, we would hit 10,100. Would be pretty cool. As you can see on the screen, we got the NL wildcard race. Again, the Pirates had a lot of stuff go their way yesterday. So a really good day for the Pirates, despite not playing, as they're only a game and a half back of the Cardinals and the Marlins. So very much doable. And, of course, the Cardinals did win yesterday, but I believe the Cubs lost, the Marlins lost, the Phillies lost on Thursday. So really good stuff. Really good stuff. I still have the Reds up there. I just think they have an outside shot, but you never know. They can nickel and dime their way back into it. And, of course, again, in the AL, the Indians only a half game back. They are very much fighting for a lot of... They're fighting for a lot as well. I mean, they can They can definitely make a run. And they finished the first half again, just like the Pirates. Really good. Pirates swept the Brewers. The Indians swept the Marlins, which helped out the Pirates. Thank you for the sub. I do appreciate it. Really do. 3-run inning. I hope you're right. We'll see. Gavin's looking really good. Williams with 5 straight strikeouts. The last hit for the Pirates was the Jacob Gonzalez 2-run home run. By the way, folks, we're at 162 likes. We have a chance for 200. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is free. Callahan doubled in his first appearance. 1-0 counts. Williams kicks in, delivers as Callahan fouls it back, and it's 1-1. That's going confusing. Welcome on in. Go Pirates. How's it going, Rick? One 1-1 to Callahan, the pitch, and that's fouled back. And it's 1-2. We win the doubleheader? No. It would just, we would only be a half game back. Because if you win a game, you go up half a game. You have to wait for the other team to lose in order to get a whole game. Here's the 1-2 to Callahan. That's tapped foul. So, yeah, we're still pulling for other teams to drop. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. 25 subs away from 10,100. Williams at 50 pitches to begin the 5th. He kicks. He fires. That's taken upstairs. 2-2. Just waiting for that strike call. Oh, man. Two and two to Callahan. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That is now 6 straight strikeouts for Gavin Williams. 7 total. He's looking really good. That'll bring up, of course, Jacob Gonzalez, who put the Pirates on the board in the second inning. Pirates again leading 2-1 here in the 5th. The pitch to Gonzalez. Gonzalez sends this to left. That's going to be hooking foul. No, I hear you, John. I know. It was terrible. New guy homered. Yep, Jacob Gonzalez. Already fitting in pretty well. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a miss. Strike 2. Williams is just dealing right now. Pirates need to get him out of this groove. 0-2 counts. The pitch. That's fouled back. How's it going, Fish? Welcome on in. Fish out of water. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for your support of the channel. Thank you for the subs. We just picked up a few there. Thank you very much. That is really awesome. Here now. Deuce Staley, subscribers away. The 0-2 to Gonzalez. That's going to be hit, and that gets down for a base hit. Just got past the second baseman, Bazana. Trying to make a running catch there. No, sir. So Gonzalez breaks up that little streak. Again, he was the last Pirate that actually got a hit off him. So Gonzalez has a good read on Williams. Hopefully he can pass on his information to the rest of the Pirates, as Henry Davis will make his way to the plates. And he's 0 for 1. Williams delivers. Breaking ball in there for a called strike. A just looping breaking ball that started at his head, lands right down the middle. That is just, I don't know how you even hit that. 0-1 to Davis. Gonzalez at first, as that's going to be tapped foul, and it's 0-2. Thank you, Matching Man. I appreciate it. Oh, and 2 counts. Runner on first, 1 out. Williams sets. And delivers. Called strike 3. He struck him out. If it's close, he's going to ring him up. That's just the reality of this umpire. He really has something against the Pirates. I mean, that's just plain as day. All right, that'll bring up Jake Mangum 0 for 2 in this one. Again, runner on first, 2 outs. Let's go, Brian. Welcome on in. James as well. Appreciate you guys. Pitching must come together. I agree. As Mangum sends this to left field, on the run is Kwan, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The top of the 5th comes to a close. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Pirates still leading 2-1. Due up for the Indians going to be Gabriel Arias, Patrick Bailey, and Stephen Kwan. And yes, I noticed that there's no dot there for Patrick Bailey's batting average. It is what it is, you know? Thank you there, Magic Man. I was about to take care of that. Appreciate you, man. All right, make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. It is free. Again, a reminder, I'll be on for the doubleheader if there is one. Again, I don't know when the rain's going to be making its way into Cleveland, but yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But again, thank you guys for hanging out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, I try to get to the chat as often as I can. I do appreciate you guys. How's the weather? Right now it's okay, JD, but right now it's, I don't know, I think in about 20 or so minutes it's going to start raining. So we'll see. And thank you, Max, for hanging out. Best Eagles running back ever, Staley, Westbrook, or Shady? Well, it's definitely Shady. No, I don't think Staley. No, Westbrook was pretty darn good, but no, Shady. Sean McCoy was the guy. Jones seems to mow him down. Yep, it'd be nice to see it. Umpires are so unpredictable. I know, it's really frustrating. It seems to be, pardon me, that he's, you know, I don't know. We're not seeing those calls against Cleveland, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Maybe Jones can look good regardless. Here's the pitch to Arias. That's in there for a called strike. 0-1, 98 on the fastball. Arias grounded out in his first appearance. Your son and girlfriend are there. Oh, nice. 0-1 to Arias as Jones begins the windup. He kicks, he fires. Fastball downstairs, and it's 1-1. Yeah, must be a grieving Browns fan. Yeah, I don't know. But definitely tough for the Pirates batters as that's fouled back, and it's 1-2. Sproles. No, Sproles. Sproles is good, though. I mean, Sproles was a quality, you know, receiving back, but definitely not. I mean, Westbrook can do that. Westbrook can also run as well. Carmen Majinski warming up in the pen. Here's the 1-2 to Arias. That's tapped foul. Let's go, Dan. Welcome on in. Yeah, been a while for me. I'm back. 1-2. Jones sets and delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Good stuff by Jones. That is now 8 strikeouts. 8 strikeouts for Jones. And that'll bring up Patrick Bailey, 0 for 1 in this one. Go Bucks. Appreciate you, BB, for hanging out. Matt Barkley is not in the NFL. He's been out for a while. The pitch, and that's a ground ball to second. Lau gathers and tosses to first for out number 2. And that'll bring up Stephen Kwan, who singled and scored, I believe, back in the 3rd inning. Jim Brown. Yep. I mean, well, yeah, we're talking about Eagles, but yeah. That was my Like, we were talking about that during the All-Star game. Like, we talk about teams, running backs or whatever, and then we had, like, everyone just grabbing players from different other teams. Like, well, we were talking about the Rams. But, yeah, if you want to bring up, Clinton Portis or whatever, I guess you can. But, yeah. 1-0 count. 1-0 count to Quan. Legit. Yeah, Sproles is good. Yeah, for sure. I'm not discounting Sproles, but I mean, to say he's the best Eagles running back, that's just not true. 2-0 to Quan. Jones readies, begins his windup, and delivers. That's in there for a called strike. 2-1. Thank you, Frequencies. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, 16 months. We got to 10K. It was a lot of work, but definitely worth it. 2-1. The pitch, and that's just outside. 3-1 to Stephen Kwan. I really like Stephen Kwan. Really shocking to see his numbers coming into today. Not that great. 3-1 to Kwan, as that's going to be there for a called strike. 3-2 on the outside corner. Jones at 67 pitches. I swear I just looked there. It's just random. 3-2. Jones rocks and delivers. That's upstairs. Ball 4. So Quan will take first. And that'll bring up Travis Bazzana, who had the RBI triple back in the third. Thank you, G-Man, for hanging out. Make sure to check out G-Man, folks. He covers the Dodgers. He's also really... he's starting to grow his channel. He's really taken off now, so make sure to support G-Man. I'm subscribed to G-Man. Make sure you do as well. Jones readies and delivers. That's off the plate. Ball 1. Jim Brown was the greatest running back ever. I gotcha. Yeah, Brown was good. Definitely. I mean, I definitely didn't see him play. 1-0 count. Quan dancing around at first. The pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Sproles still holds the single season record for all-purpose yards. Yeah, probably for the kick returning. The kick returning definitely helped him out there. But, again, talking about running back. So Davis going to have a little chat with Jones. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Again, runner on first, 2 outs. Being a fan. Yeah, I know. A lot of 16 game records, yeah. Well, the NFL's just, it's just not as good. Quality of play has definitely went down. All right, 2-0 to Bazzana. Again, runner on first, 2 outs. Jones readies. Pickoff attempt. Keeping an eye on Quan, but he is safe. Two 2-0. Jones sets. He rocks. He fires. That's upstairs. 3-0. 87 on the slider. Curtis Martin. Yeah, Curtis Martin really good. (3-0) to Bazzana. The pitch. And that finds the strike zone. 3-1. 96 on the fastball. Let's go on, Eric. Welcome on in. The pitch. Breaking ball in there. So it's 3-2. So 3-0 to 3-2. Jones working it back. With the pitch count monitoring here by the Pirates, you have to wonder if this is his last batter. They really want him to finish the inning. 3-2 to Bazana. And Jones going to step off. Again, runner on first 2 outs. Any of the injured Pirates? Nope, they're not back yet. Sproles might be the best Eagles' best kick return and punt return. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know. Deshaun Jackson, I don't know. It's a tough one. Is that finds the strike zone, called strike 3. He struck him out. That'll probably be it for Jones, who's starting to take off his shirt, starting to undress in front of everybody. It is what it is. But that is 9 strikeouts for Jones. As we go to the top of the 6th, Pittsburgh 2, Cleveland 1. Due up for the Pirates will be Brandon Lau, Brian Reynolds, Esmeralyn Valdez. Again, I do appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. It is free. Again, if everyone were to subscribe to the channel right now, we would hit 10,100. But also make sure to leave a like. We are closing in on 200 likes, 192. Thank you for that. I do appreciate it. Yes, LaDainian Tomlinson is the best running back I've seen. So I liked LaDainian. Yeah, that was my guy. Then it would probably be Adrian Peterson. But, you know, it doesn't really offer much. But he was the best probably pure runner. Not relying on catches, receiving yards. Schemes the pen? No, Eric, no. Need insurance? We do. I mean, Williams has been pretty good. Gavin Williams really rocking it right now, so definitely can't do it. Yeah, that's true. Deshaun Jackson might just leave it at the 1-yard line. That was crazy. Unbelievable. I hear you, though. I'd probably take Darren. That's a good point. Yeah, that's definitely... Yeah. Man, I'm ready for football. Like I said, folks, I am a football channel that covers baseball on the side, but definitely have had a lot of success with baseball, so definitely I appreciate you guys for that. Again, the goal is to get to 10,000 by the football season. We did it with 53 days to spare, so been really, really thankful for you guys, and yeah, no, I do appreciate it. And again, I'll be back tonight, if there is a doubleheader. I already have the stream up. I'm ready to go. Hopefully the weather cooperates. So Brandon Lau's 1 for 2 on the day, as he's down 0-1 to Gavin Williams, who kicks and delivers. Breaking ball in there for a called strike. 0-2, 85 on the sweeper. Williams, by the way, 62 pitches. I mean, the Pirates, they've been really kept in check. Williams with a really good pace. As they're going to have to start working that count. Try to get him out of the game because he has been, man, he's been good. Here's the 0-2 to Lau. That's upstairs at his head. 1-2, 98 on the fastball. Staley was in his prime. Yeah, Staley was good. I just, you know, I think you know, McCoy was just better. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out as Gavin Williams is on a tear. That is now 9 strikeouts for Williams. That'll bring up Brian Reynolds, who struck out both times. Looked to change his fortunes here in the 6th. The Chiefs will be competitive. Oh, yeah, the Chiefs will be good. I'd like to think that their days as a power are over, but they're going to be good. And, you know, with Mahomes, you have a chance. But, you know, it'll be good. Working on my predictions as we speak. Well, not as we speak, but, you know, off camera. Really going game by game and doing all that. I know I'm going to get a lot of hates. And that's okay. I'm ready for it. 0-1 to B-Ray. Again, Williams at 65 pitches. Just a really efficient time out there on the mound for him. And these Pirates gotta really start working that count. Get him out of there. He is mowing him down right now. 0-1 to Reynolds. The pitch. Checked his swing. Did he go? He did. 0-2 to B-Ray. Carmen Majinski warming up for the Pirates. And Again, I imagine he'll be out there for the 6th. That's Theo here. Appreciate you, Theo, for hanging out. I didn't see you. Sorry about that, but appreciate you, Theo. As always, here's the 0-2 to Reynolds. That's a ground ball, and that gets past Pizzana for a base hit. So Reynolds, B-Ray, hooray for B-Ray. He's on at first. That'll bring up the magician Esmeralda Valdez. 0 for 2 today. O.J. Simpson was born without compassion or remorse. So, yeah, he may have done some pretty terrible things. But still a pretty darn good running back. Here's the pitch to Valdez as Valdez fouls this back. 0-1. Last team Simpson played for... Yeah, I don't know. No idea. Dave's saying the 49ers. Yeah, I mean, if you were Gen X or a baby boomer, you'll definitely know. That's going to be foul back 0-2. Like I would not know. 0-2 to Valdez. Again, runner on first, 1 out. How's it going, Matt? Welcome on in. Here's the pitch as Valdez sends this to right field, back at the wall, and it is gone as Merlin goes yard. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming. This guy's just good. 11 home runs on the season. Is very, very short season. 2-run shots. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, folks. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, don't spam emojis in the chat. I mean, you can. I mean, with the cones and all that, but just repeated a bunch of baseballs. That's just no bueno. What is bueno is Esmeralda Valdez going yard. 4-1 Pirates. That pitch is up and away. Ball 1. As the Pirates lead 4-1. Again to the top of the 6th. Ryan O'Hearn at the plate, 0 for 2. In this one, Esmeralda is just so good as Valdez skies this to shallow right. That's going to go out of play. It's 1-1. Love these young men. Yeah, the young Bucks, man. They are something. You got the experience from O'Hearn as that's taken outside. 2-1 O'Hearn. Lau, Reynolds. But yeah, no, a lot of them just young and hungry, and they're just looking good. 2-1 to O'Hearn. That's going to be sliced foul. 2-2. Williams at 74 pitches, though. That might not matter anymore. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Maybe he does. I don't know. But, man, that is now 10 strikeouts for Williams. That is just, he is just looking good. But, obviously, what's not good for him is the 4 runs. Which really got to feel bad because he's not really allowing many base runners. They just happen to be scoring as Gonzalez sends this to right center field. Back at the wall is Watson. No way! Speedy Gonzalez just 1 yard. His 5th home run of the season. Andale, Speedy. As the Pirates make it 5-1. No way. So not many hits, I don't think the Pirates have drawn a walk today, but whenever they get a base runner, the Pirates are taking advantage. And that's what the good teams do. Williams can't believe it. Again, he's pitched really good. It's just been a few bad pitches. As that's a swing and a miss, strike 1. It's just 3. It's really those 3 hits by the Pirates. All of them, of course, homers. Those 3 big swings by the Pirates have really done well. Here's the pitch to Callahan. That's fouled back. Callahan, of course, 1 for 2. with a double. Let's go, Bucks. So both Gonzalez's with home runs, and of course the other one by Valdez. 0-1 to Callahan. Williams at 77 pitches, but again, that might not even be a factor at this point as Cleveland's starting to warm up some guys in the pen. The 0-1, that's up and away, 1-1. Though, of course, with the doubleheader, maybe that does change the way managers might think some things. 1-1 to Callahan, the pitch, and that's found back 1-2. Again, Cody, just wait. Hold on.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Obviously very excited, but we still got to take it one game at a time as Callahan fouls this back, and it's 1-2. But definitely, obviously, yeah, there's a lot of optimism with the Pirates, but there's also a lot to really not like when it looks when you talk about the pitching. But right now the pitching's been good today. Here's the 1-2. That's up and away, 2-2, 97 on the fastball. Matt Festa warming up for the Indians. The 2-2. That's inside. Almost hits Callahan. 88 on the sweeper. Maybe Williams a little bit rattled. Let's go, Bucks. 3-2 to Callahan, as that's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. But the Pirates tack on 3 runs. 2 of them thanks to Esmeralyn Valdez, the magician, making his magic work. And then Speedy Gonzalez, more like powerful Gonzalez, with a solo shot to deep center field. 5-1 Pirates over the Indians. All right. Again, if I told you that Gavin Williams would have 11 strikeouts through 6 innings, be like, oh, man, it's been a rough day for the Pirates. But, hey, right now it's looking good. It's looking good. We'll see. Again, got to close it out. And, of course, again, we still got the bullpen, but we are bringing out, looks like, one of our better arms. Do it for Cleveland's going to be Chase DeLauder, Kyle Manzardo, and Rhys Hoskins. Pirates big-time potential. Oh, I agree, Thomas. I agree. I know. This offense isn't even at 100%. It's amazing. It's really amazing. So we'll see. You're in Kansas. Just want to make sure to drop it. Oh, appreciate you, man. Good luck, Orville. Have fun. Appreciate you. Yeah, the Pirates, we're looking all right today. Appreciate you. Good luck. Have fun. Both Gonzalez's 1 yard. Yep. And thank you, G-Man. Appreciate it. Yeah, we couldn't do diddly poo. I actually have that.
We couldn't do diddly poo offensively. We couldn't make a first down. We couldn't run the ball. We didn't try to run the ball. We couldn't complete a pass. We sucked. We couldn't stop the run. Every time they got the ball, they went down and got points.
Jim Mora, that guy is a legend. Oh, man, I just love NFL history. I love quotes like that, too. Couldn't really get any good quality of quotes of John McKay, the Buccaneers coach, from back in the 70s and 80s. Yeah. All right, pitching change for the Pirates. Again, no more Jones. Going to be Carmen Majinski, who's looked really good out of the pen. But again, we'll see if he's able to continue that here in the second half. 3.24 ERA. Does allow a lot of hits, though. That is his one critique, I would say. A batting average of .260. Now the umpire and Don Kelly having a chat. Not too sure what's happening there. But again, the Pirates leading 5-1 here in the bottom of the 6th. Folks, by the way, make sure again to sub to the channel. It is free, as we are LaDainian Tomlinson subscribers away from 10,100 subscribers. So make sure again to sub to the channel. If everyone were to sub right now, we would hit that number. And again, I got you covered for the rest of the series. Don't know when they're going to be playing them, but I will be here. Here's the pitch. Showing bunt, pulls back. That's in there for a called strike. 0-1. This is Brian Rocchio. Rocchio is 0 for 2 today. 11 Ks is nuts, but the Bucks getting 3 home runs is awesome. It is. It really is. 0-1 the pitch, as that's going to be sent out to left field. Reynolds is charging in. Same thing with Mangum. Mangum's calling him off and makes sketch. A little bit scary. Mangum and Reynolds slapping gloves. Out number 1. Again, we've seen Cruz run into Reynolds plenty of times. So that's good to see. That'll bring up Chase DeLauder, 1 for 2 today. G-Man, appreciate it, man. Dr. Lay is freaking awesome. That's a lie. His memberships are more than worth it, and he brings it old school. Like and subscribe, y'all. Let's go, Dr. Lay. Thank you, G-Man. Appreciate it. I really do. As that's going to be outside ball 1. Yeah, I don't really promote memberships too much. But I guarantee you, they are tied for the cheapest on YouTube. That is a fact. 99 cents. That is definitely a fact, as that's downstairs tuna. Again, I know the economy stinks, so I definitely am keeping that in mind. 2-0 DeLauder. 1 out, nobody on. And they will stay like that forever. I don't care if I'm a million subs. There always will be a 99-cent tier, as that's going to be chopped foul 2-1. Patrick Bailey going to hit. I know, I messed up. I forgot to put... I know. I can't. I forgot. I can't believe it. I forgot to put the point there for Patrick Bailey. Unbelievable. 2-1 to DeLauder, as that's fouled back 2-2. Yeah, I can't believe it. 2-2 to DeLauder. Just unbelievable. Oh, well. 2-2 count. Majinski delivers. That's a tapper to third. Gonzalez with it. Throws to first. Got him. Got him by a step. Round number 2. That'll bring up Kyle Manzardo. 0 for 2 in this one. Folks, I'm surprised this game's still going on. I really thought the rain would be a factor by this point. But, hey, we're doing all right. Offense is clicking for whatever reason. Hey, it's not whatever. They're just good. Here's the pitch, and that's up and away on the splitter. 1-0. Trade O'Neill Cruz. If we did, we'd have to get a quality arm. I really don't like the idea of trading Cruz. But yeah, we'd have to get like a quality arm with a lot of years of control, as that's outside 2-0. Remember Jim Morris saying that live? Yeah, that's crazy. That's just some quality quotes. 2-0 to Manzardo. The pitch, that's in there for a called strike. 2-1, 95 on the fastball. Yeah, Carmen's in there, Steel Town. Carmen Majinski. Two and 1. The pitch, swing and a miss. 2-2. Oh, the chat just sped up on me. I'm sorry about that. Listen to the chat there. Oh, yeah, I know about Bill Peterson. Yeah, Bill Peterson. NFL not top 10 or something like that. Worst college or worst coaches of all time. Or coaches that should have stayed in college. The 2-2 to Manzardo. That's a tapper foul. So, Mike, welcome on in. Yeah, we'll see, Theo. We got to hold on. 2-2 to Manzardo. Majinski readies. He kicks and delivers. That's going to be hit to second. Lau handles the hop, throws to first for out number 3. Kind of ate him up a little bit, but able to recover and get him out. All right, we go to the top of the 7th. Pirates 5, Indians 1. Due up for the Pirates will be Jacob Gonzalez, Henry Davis, and Jake Mangum. Pirates team batting average 263, Dodgers 261. Yep. No, the Pirates are really good. And yeah, again, the Clemente thing, I get it. You know, Clemente, obviously, Pirates legend. Like I said, I'm a football guy. I don't think when I see a jersey number, I see a number, I think football players first. So, like I said, I mean, hopefully, I mean, if that's a shock, I don't know what to tell you. I've mentioned that it's a football channel repeatedly. It always will be. You can just look at my best streams and you'll see that it's football, football, football. And that's who I am. It's not that, oh, I'm doing it because football does better. No, I just love football. I mean, I was talking to Rhino on a phone the other day, and I told him there's like 12, I'm not kidding, there's 12 Steeler logos, like, in my site right now, like, on the other side. So, I'm all about the NFL. All about football. This season could go down as one of the biggest offensive turnarounds in the modern era. Yeah. Last year, genuinely one of the worst offenses you'll ever see. And then, you know, yeah, it's just it's been great. It's been great. 44. Who's 44? I don't know. I thought Avante Leach first. I don't even know if he wore 44. Fullback for the Texans. 42, Ronnie Lott. Not many 42s. Oh, Jackie Robinson, Hank Aaron. There we go. All right, again, thank you guys for hanging out. Stew up for the Pirates is Jacob Gonzalez here in the top of inning number 7. Gonzalez 2 for 2 again with a home run. There's some rain coming to Cleveland. Yeah, it's really shocking. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a called strike 0-1. New pitcher for Cleveland, Matt Festa, 3.99 ERA. Opponent batting average of 263. So you can get some hits off this guy. Here's the 0-1 to Gonzalez. That's popped up. Bailey's looking back, and that'll become a souvenir. The Guardians have a logo. Yeah, they use the C, or like the ball with the C in the wings, which again, I don't mind those logos at all. I prefer Indians. Haven't really missed them. I've only got I get what you're saying. So that's upstairs 1 and 2. I don't know. Like I said, I mean, I'm just not just gonna trade him for anybody. It has to be a top arm, but I just don't see it happening. 1 and 2 to Gonzalez, the pitch. Gonzalez chops this foul, and we'll do it again. Rocky Blyer away. Yeah, we've been bouncing back and forth. I'm assuming it's just people that don't like the logo that are unsubbing. Here's the 1-2. That's upstairs 2 and 2. 21 is Roberto Clemente. Yeah. 2 and 2 to Gonzalez. The pitch, as that's going to be sent to second base. Bazzana with it, throws to first for out number 1. Bazzana throwing that with a lot of authority for some reason. I don't know if he's upset, but regardless, there's 1 out for Henry Davis, who's 0 for 2 today. How's the sky look? I don't know. They haven't really shown the sky. Here's the pitch to Davis. That's going to be behind in. Ball 1, 1-0 to Davis. Again, Davis 0 for 2. Davis has like only 25 hits on the year or something like that, and 8 of them are home runs. It's crazy stuff. That's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Davis, again, a lot of power. It's just rare when he's able to straighten it out. 1-1 to Davis. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Or connect. Straight up. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. We are Johnny United subscribers away from 10,100. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Davis. And that'll flip the lineup over for Jake Mangum. Mangum 0 for 3 today. Kind of rare. Mangum's been really heating up. Entered today, batting .310. No, it's just me today. Festa delivers. That's way upstairs. Gets back to the backstop. 1-0. 95 on the fastball. Thank you, Jeffrey. Appreciate it. Stormy day in West Virginia. Go Buccos. Thank you very much. One and 0 count. Festa readies and delivers. That's a breaking ball in there for a called strike. 1-1. Majinski getting ready. Come out on the field. He's just ready to go. Here's the 1-1 to Mangum. Swing and a miss. 95 upstairs. 1-2. Yankees had the most iconic logo. No. No, they do not. 1-2 counts. Paul Skeens talking with Kelly, holding a baseball with a grip. Interesting. Here's the 1-2 with the Mangum. Swing and a miss. That one way upstairs. He struck him out. Mangum trying to connect with the ball. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Pirates 5, Indians 1. 2 up for Cleveland will be Rhys Hoskins, Khalil Watson, Gabriel Arias. How's it going, Thomas? Welcome on in. I don't know how I have not been able to promote you. But congratulations, Thomas. You're promoted. Folks, make sure to check out Thomas Fitzpatrick. He covers the Red Sox, and the Red Sox are on fire. They have been really on a tear. I mean, hey, the Red Sox could be a team that ends up making the playoffs. They have risen through the ranks. So make sure to check out the Red Hot Red Sox on Thomas Fitzpatrick's channel. And, of course, again, I'm subscribed to Thomas Fitzpatrick, and so should you. Make sure to subscribe to him right now. Do it now. But, again, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like as well here. We are at 222. We could get to 250. That'd be really cool. I do appreciate you guys for your support today. And, again, I'll be back on for the game tonight, if there is one. I do appreciate you now at Peyton Manning subscribers away. But, yeah, make sure to sub it up. If everyone were to sub right now, we'd hit 10,100. We've got less than 3 innings to do so. So I do appreciate that. Glad the Pirates are playing good now. Yeah, me too. Cleveland's weather looking like, again, it's supposed to be, there's supposed to be storms in the area. I'm really surprised. Looks like I think it's been pushed back. The weather's been pushed back a little bit. So this evening, so maybe there might be a little bit delay to tonight's start. I could see that. So that's good. Right now, it's like 88 degrees. It's good in Cleveland, as that's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1. Hoskins is 0 for 2 today. Majinski with 14 pitches. Majinski readies. The wind, though, it's a windy day. Again, not too sure on where it's blowing, as that's going to be popped up. That'll go. How to play 0-2. It's on my wife's channel. Well, thank you. Yeah. Hopefully, yeah, she's closing in on 1,000 subs as well. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. 17 would be Mike Wallace. Subscribers away. Now, Jeremy Bernard. Hopefully, he'll be really good. I think he can be. 0-2 to Hoskins. And that's going to be down and away 1-2. Yeah, the Red Sox looking really good. Again, that means Chapman's off the table. That's fine, though. I mean, I think we can probably find some more quality arms. A plethora of arms rather than the one big arm, as that's going to be upstairs 2-2. Two and 2 to Hoskins. Majinski sets. Rocks and fires. That's going to be hit to left. That'll drop in for a base hit. Couldn't be an extra base. Hoskins rounding first and will slow it down. Reynolds rifles it in. Good stuff by Reynolds to get there in time and throw it in with authority as well. So leadoff single, though, for Cleveland. That'll bring up Khalil Watson, 0 for 2 today. 230 likes. Yeah, no, we're almost at 250. Hoskins. Yeah, Hoskins has been around with Philly, Milwaukee. May have went somewhere else before Cleveland. I was wondering where he went. Here's the pitch to Watson. That's away on the splitter, 1-0. We need at least 2 arms. Yeah, I'd like at least 2. I'm still open to the starter idea. I would love to get Robbie Ray. I mean, it would be a rental, but come on. I think he would be cheap. He's older. He's on the last year of his deal. Giants are just going to shed salary. Yeah, Michael Wacha, South Lugo, those guys are just all on their last year. I think one of them might not be, but yeah, I think we need to look at starters as well. Move Keller to the pen. That would solve the starter issue with Keller, and then it helps out the pen because you'd imagine Keller's going to be better than some of the other guys in the pen. This Keller, hey, give us an inning or 2. That's all you got to focus on. I think it would help out a lot. All right, again, 1-0 to Watson. Hoskins at first. Again, the Pirates leading 5-1. Cleveland, though, they're going to battle as that's a swing and a miss, strike 1. Cleveland, again, one of the American League's best teams, 51-46. Just a half game back of the White Sox, who have just came out of nowhere and have had a really nice year themselves. The 1-1, breaking ball in there for a called strike 1-2. Getting ahead of Watson. Pirates and the White Sox, both teams that just not the biggest expectations, but have really looked good. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Hey, struck him out. Woo-hoo! Elementary, my dear Watson. All right, that'll bring up Gabriel Arias, 0 for 2 in today's ball game. Why is Mitch Keller out in the pen? They don't really have another starter. That's the thing. Just the guys in AAA are just not good. The Pirates don't have anyone really coming anytime soon, as that's a swing and a miss, strike 1. Not too sure of the story on Arias. Arias is kind of a big guy. I guess he hasn't played too much, but only 5 home runs. But seems like a guy that would have power. 0-1 to Arias. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-2, 95 on the fastball. Again, flip a 50-50 coin on Keller starting for the win. No, I gotcha. No, I agree. Again, I think Keller moving to the pen would help out the pen as well. 0-2 the pitch, and that's downstairs. 1-2. Don't want Keller anywhere. Yeah, Keller really doesn't look good. I'm back. How's it going, Trisk? The Terminator is back. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Throw to second. Hoskins is safe. The hit and run somewhat works. So that's a strikeout there for Majinski. Back-to-back strikeouts. That'll bring up Patrick Bailey, who's 0 for 2 today. Cubs White Sox World Series. That wouldn't be the World Series. That'd be the Chicago Series. Pirates could play 2 games on Sunday. Yeah, that's what I don't want. I really don't want 2 games on a Sunday and then go to New York and face Orville's freaking Yankees. That's down and away 1-0. Rather get the 2 games done today. 1-0 to Bailey. Majinski readies, kicks, and deals. That's going to be hit. Oh, what a grab by Callahan. Oh, he saved a run. Oh, and Bailey, all he can do is just look. That was a screamer down the right field line, but just what a great catch by Callahan. We go to the top of the 8th, 5-1. Pirates over the Indians. What a play. What a play by Tyler Bo Callahan. No, that's not his middle name. Man, let's go. Top of the 8th coming up for the Pirates. Due up for the Pirates will be Brandon Lau, Brian Reynolds, and Esmeralyn Valdez. How's it going, Snowman? Appreciate you, man, for hanging out. Go Pirates, you know it's... Saw Keller's contract the other day. Yeah, I know. He's getting like $15 million a year or something like that. He's just not performing well. Callahan, yeah. Callahan, again, is infielder. He plays second and short. And, you know, whenever they put him out in the outfield, he just doesn't play well. It's not his natural position. He's more so in the infield. Even, again, first base, not really his thing. But he's definitely much better, I think, suited, you know, in the dirt. So, for sure. I hope it doesn't storm. Yeah, I know. It should be fine. Again, maybe tonight. I think it'll probably be pushed back a little bit, but I think we're gonna play 2 today. Is Griffin still injured? Yes. Pirates are gonna be hotter than I don't know. It's the Red Sox have won 11 in a row. I don't think we're winning 11 in a row, but definitely, really happy with what the Pirates have been able to do. Bo Callahan lied about the 100. He did lie. What a bum. All right, again, appreciate you guys. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. Again, we are 17 subscribers away from 10,100. If everyone were to subscribe right now, we would hit 10,100. As that is taken upstairs, ball 1. I believe that's Festa out there again, as he faces Lau, who struck out in his last 2 appearances. But again, he's 1 for 3 on the day. The pitch to Lau, swing and a miss. Strike 1, 1-1 to Lau. Say it with me. We got Bo Callahan. This guy. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty funny. 1-1 to Lau. That's going to be upstairs 2-1. That is, I love the movie. I know there's no football. A lot of my non-football friends are like, there's no football in the movie. How do you even like it? You just don't understand. I played a lot of Madden on the PlayStation 2 franchise mode. Oh, man, that was beautiful for me. 2-2 count as that's fouled back. You're 5 away from your first 500, folks. 5 subs away for Chi-Man. Make sure to subscribe to Chi-Man. Again, I'm subscribed to Chi-Man. You should be as well. 2-2 counts. Festa readies, kicks, and delivers. That's upstairs. 3-2. 93 on the fastball. Festa kicks and delivers. Lau sends this to right. That'll drop in for a base hit. Just gets over Bazana. It's a leadoff single for the Pirates as Lau will hoist a imaginary cone. That'll bring up Brian Reynolds, 1 for 3. Thought Cruz and Horwitz. Cruz, yeah, he was just moved to the 60-day DL. He won't be back till August. It's really a bummer. And then Horwitz, I think he's starting to run, working out that hamstring. But I think it's probably the end of July for him. Hopefully not August, because that's going to be outside ball 1. It's just really impressive what the Pirates have been able to do without, again, 4 starters. Four legit starters. Cruz, Horwitz, Endy Rodriguez, and then Connor Griffin. It really is impressive. 1-0 to Reynolds, the pitch, as Reynolds sends this to right center field. That'll drop in for a base hit. DeLauder there throws it in. Lau is going to be at third. Reynolds hustles to second for a double. I did not see that happening. Look at him go. DeLauder did a really good job of getting there pretty quickly, but it doesn't matter for B-Ray. Hustling for a double as the Pirates looking to tack on some more insurance. As that'll bring up Esmeralyn Valdez, 1 for 3 on the day. Thank you for the subs. I do appreciate it. We are now 14 subscribers away. Andy Dalton or Jim Drunkenmiller or DK Metcalf. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be up and in. Checked his swing. Did he go to first? Did he swing? I don't know. We didn't get to see. Well, Metcalf wears 4 now on the Steelers. But, you know, 14 on the Seahawks. So it looks like he didn't go. ABS challenge has it a ball, so it's going to be 1-0 to the Magician. He made that strike disappear. Here's the 1-0, and that's going to be in there for a called strike 1-1. Best player that was not good on the Pirates, yeah. Probably Jose. Probably Jose Bautista. Here's the 1-1. That misses upstairs, 2-1. Festa delivers. That's down and away. Oh, the ball gets behind, and Lau is going to score. Hoist another cone. Gets by there on the wild pitch. So Lau scores. Reynolds moves to third. The Pirates now lead 6-1. Let's go, Bucks. Let's go, Bucks. Here's the pitch. That finds the strike zone, 3-2 to Valdez. Reynolds taking his lead. He's talking, I don't know, something with the umpire there. Reynolds didn't seem too thrilled. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Valdez. That'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn 0 for 3 on the day. You can say he's due. You can say he is due. Looks like that might do it for Festa. Festa is done. Pitching change in Cleveland. Pirates leading 6-1 in the top of the 8th. Let's go. 6 runs. Looking good. That is going to break this one open. Yeah. Well, he got the 2-run shot earlier. But hey, we'll take it. Take on the insurance. Take the extra runs. Playing Pittsburgh. Yeah, it's going to be tough again. I would love to. If you can take both today, I mean, there's no stress tomorrow. I mean, obviously, yeah, you want to go for the sweep, but definitely splitting today is what you'd want to see. If you can split a doubleheader, I think both teams can walk away pretty happy with that. Again, my goal for this road trip, it's a tough road trip. Again, you're at Cleveland, one of the better teams in the AL. And then, of course, you travel to New York to take on the Yankees. So it's going to be quite the road trip. But we'll see. We'll see if that can, we'll see if they can, again, go 3-3. I'd be really happy with that. 3-3 on the road against, again, 2 winning teams. I mean, that is, you really can't ask for much more. If you get any, I mean, if you go 4-2, awesome. But I think 3-3, you're in a good spot. We need some sweeps. Yeah, well, hey, I totally hear you. It's just the problem, I think, it's hard to sweep. Obviously, we just came off a sweep, right, with Milwaukee, but when you have the bullpen the way it is, you're just not going to get that consistency. You're just not going to be able to sustain long streaks. I think that's why we haven't seen that this year. It's because the Pirates, routinely losing games 8-9 or 7-8 or 6-7. Yeah, it's just, I mean, the Pirates just put up all the runs for what? It's all for nothing. But right now, again, they're pitching really good today. This is Cody Hewer or Hauer. I want to go with Hauer. We'll see. Here's Hauer as he powers that inside. Ball 194 on the fastball. Again, O'Hearn is 0 for 3 on the day. Looking for his first hits. Runner on third, 1 out. The pitch as O'Hearn sends this to right center field. DeLauder is back at the track, makes the catch. That should be deep enough to score. Reynolds, that will be sacrifice fly. The Pirates hoist another cone at 7-1. So no hit, but he gets an RBI. So 7-1 Pirates. Ryan O'Hearn scooping a changeup below the zone. Almost got out of there. All right, that'll bring up Speedy Gonzalez. Gonzalez 1 for 3 on the day. His lone hit was home run number 5 for him on the season. So that's up and away 1-0. So thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Terry Bradshaw, subscribers away from 10,100 again. If everyone subs right now, we'd hit 10,100. That's fired in there for a called strike 1-1. Did it to Milwaukee, we do it here. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know. Winning on the road is just so difficult in baseball. Just in any sport, really. As Gonzalez sends this to right, that's going to be a foul ball. Need a horn RBI. You got it. You got it. How's it going, Denny? Welcome on in. 1-2. That's going to be... Actually, they didn't show it, but I know it's a ball. 2-2. Thank you for the sub. I do appreciate it. Drew Bledsoe. Carson Wentz. Not really many 11s. They really do. Julio Jones. Julio Jones. The 2-2. That's away. There on the slider. 3-2. 3-2 to Gonzalez, as that's going to be hit right back to the pitcher. Howard knocks it down, throws to first. Oh, he throws it away, but Gonzalez, it bounces right back to the first baseman, essentially. So Gonzalez with a infield single, hustling down the line. Good stuff for Nicky G. Howard almost with a really good catch, but not able to get there. Howard not the fastest guy in the world. Runs with long strides, but not really that speedy at all. Looks like the training staff's going to look at Howard. Stepping up to the plate is Callahan. Whenever we do resume, Callahan 1 for 3 on the day with a double. Don't see the Pirates. But yeah, I don't know what Triska's doing. Triska's just going crazy there. All right. Howard faces Callahan. The pitch inside. Ball 1 in the dirt. 1-0 to Tyler Bo Callahan. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't update the scoreboard. Here's the pitch as Callahan sends this to right field. DeLauder is coming in and makes the catch for out number 3. All right, we go to the bottom of the 8th. It is 7-1 Pirates as they tack on 2. All this extra work. Unbelievable. All right, 2 up for the Indians. Going to be Stephen Kwan, Travis Bazzana, and Brian Rocchio. There you go. Major. Okay, so you mentioned a joke that I've never seen. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Really cool. Really cool. You have any jokes that I have to withhold because no one would understand them? The generational difference. Yeah, it's unfortunate. All right, thank you for the sub. I do appreciate it. We are now 10 subs away from 10,100. I do appreciate you guys for that again. Everything seems to be good for tonight, the doubleheader. I do expect a little bit of delay because there is rain on the way in Cleveland. Then again, there is rain on the way and it was supposed to be already there, so maybe not. As there was like 2 waves of the thunderstorm or 2 cells. I don't know if it's the same system, but anywho, I do appreciate you guys for hanging out. Anywho, we did hit 250, so thank you for that. That is really great. That is really great. But, yeah, make sure, again, to sub. Again, 10 subs away from 10,100. As, again, the goal was to get 10,000 by the beginning of football season, but we did that with plenty of room to spare. 53 days until football season. I'm ready for it. I do want to mention I will cover one preseason game. It's going to be the Hall of Fame game. That is the only one. There will be no other games covered. So we'll just be doing a lot of baseball in August. Because September, obviously, yeah, whenever it's Saturday or Sunday, probably won't cover the Pirates. Monday night, even Thursday nights. So hopefully the Pirates play a lot of early Thursday games. And we'll just go from there. All right, here's the pitch to Quan. That's going to be in there for a called strike. I mean, if I can squeeze in a Pirates game on Saturday, for sure. And, of course, if the Pirates, like, if let's just say that, hey, win and you're in, I will prioritize the Pirates. So that should be fun. 0-1 to Quan. Swing and a miss, strike 2. I mean, how many times you get to see the Pirates potentially in the playoffs? So that will be, I hope that, I really want them to be in the playoffs so bad. 0-2 to Quan. Majinski, by the way, at 30 pitches. The pitch, as that's going to be sent to left. That'll drop in for a base hit. So a leadoff single for Cleveland. Again, the speedy Quan. He's pretty good. Again, I'm shocked to see his number so low, but he's gone on base every single time today. That'll bring up Travis Bazzana, 1 for 3. Well, Patton, if you want, you can send me a diamond, and I will put it up there. I promise you, I can't do that. But feel free to send me a diamond at my email, and I will do what I can for you. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside. Call to strike. 0-1. Get the Chiefs. More so with Orville in the chat. My distaste for the Chiefs has grown. Yes. 0-1 to Bazzana. But not really. I just don't like that they're winning. Or, had that nice run. 0-1 to Bazzana. The pitch, as that's tapped foul, and it's 0-2. Third Saturday in August. I don't know what that would be, Trisk. You'd have to tell me. You can't speak in riddles. 0-2 to Bazzana. Runner on first, nobody out. Majinski sets. And delivers. That's going to be fouled back. Haterade while watching the Chiefs. This year, yes. Like I said, specifically for you, Orville. There's other years, yeah, I want them to lose, but it's not a really big deal. This year, 100%. 100%. Broncos fan for Monday Night Football. Here's the pitch. As that's sent out to center field, Mangum is backing up, and he will make the catch for out number 1. Throws it into Gonzalez. 1 away. That'll bring up Brian Rocchio, 0 for 3 on the day. Go Buccos, beat the Tribe. An extra $5 for calling by the real name, the Indians. Appreciate you, AJ. Thank you for the $10 super chat. I do appreciate it. W's in the chat for AJ, folks. Thank you very much. No, my name is not Jose. Here's the pitch. And that's fouled back, 0-1. Jose is a member here on the channel. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. It's number 9. That's... What is that? It's number 9. Tony Romo, Joe Burrow. Number 9s. 0-1 to Rocchio. Runner on first, 1 out. Majinski delivers. That's outside. Just missed there. 1-1. One counts. The pitch, and that's going to be hit right to the second baseman. Oh, what a play by Lau. Quan, of course, was on his toes. Running back to first base, a line out. 2 outs. That'll bring up Chase DeLauder, 1 for 3. Sorry, Orville. Yeah, bringing up the Chiefs every single second of the day, and of course now you put 15s in the chat. Oh yeah, like how am I not going to react to that? I'm human. I am a human, of course. When you push an agenda on me, I will fight back. I will. That's going to be in there for a called strike 0-1. I'm just a natural rebel. I'll be honest. I'm just a natural go against the grain. Not that I want to. It's just the way it is. 0-1 counts. Majinski smiling all of a sudden. He sets. He kicks. He deals. That's away. 1-1. Your mom's birthday is August 17th. Well, happy early birthday. My dad's birthday is August 15th. 1-1 count, the pitch, and that's going to be a tapper to second. Lau gathers, tosses to first for out number 3. The inning is over. We go to the top of the ninth. The Pirates lead 7-1 over the Indians. Due up for the Pirates will be Jacob Gonzalez, Henry Davis, Jake Mangum. Wait till NFL returns. Bro, if you're yapping and you go 7-10, I mean, bro, I think you might have to call a 1-800 number or check yourself into the nearest asylum. A lot of things you'll have to just do, Orville. Unfortunately, I don't think the Chiefs will be that bad. Mazurowski, like it, or Mazurowski, Bill Mazurowski. Yeah, I'm sorry again. Oh, August 15th. I did not know that, Trisk. I apologize. You know, I'm not thinking about the calendar when I'm calling a game. I'm just the worst son in the world. All right. Again, I do thank you guys for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Again, 9 subs away from 10,100. It's going to be tough. Tough to get 9 subs in an inning. Always talking about the Steelers. I wonder why. I wonder what you see. I wonder what my job is, Orville. I wonder why. I can't think of a reason. Can't think of a reason why I'd talk about the Steelers on my show. My show. Mine. Mio. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. But yeah, again, hopefully today they complete the doubleheader on time. I mean, again, I do think there's going to be a delay. The second game is scheduled for 7:10 Eastern, 6:10 Central. So hopefully I'll see you in the next 4 hours. But like I said, I don't know if they're actually going to start that on time. Don't know. All right. Gonzalez 2 for 3. As that's a swing and a miss, strike 1. Looks like Howard's out there for his second inning of work. Again, I imagine that, you know, you don't want to use up a lot of arms when you have a doubleheader, as that's going to be fouled back 0-2. Gonzalez again with a 2-run shot. Got the Pirates on the board. Of course, singled later in the game. 0-2. That's Olade in the dirt. Where they would love it, they would stop showing the dugout all the time. Is Matson. Isaac Matson warming up in the bullpen. Thank you for the subs. I appreciate it. Ben Roethlisberger subs away from 10,100. 1-2 to Gonzalez. Howard delivers. That's going to be sliced to left. That will be out of play. It's going to be off the netting. Your dad's sleeping. I'm sorry. I'm just yelling. Our show, yeah. I guess so. I mean, yeah, you guys do make a lot of it for sure. Here's the 1-2. That's a ground ball to short. Rocchio throws to first for out number 1. Down goes Gonzalez. That'll bring up Henry Davis 0 for 3 in this one. Carmen coming out. Probably not. He will probably be... It's going to be Matson. It's going Tracy. Welcome in. No good here. No problem. No, never apologize for being late to a stream or not making it. It's no biggies. That's a screamer out to right center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. He throws to second. Davis has to go back to first. Throw is not in time. Davis flirting with danger. Well, that is a single, so Davis gets himself a hit. That'll bring up Jake Mangum, who's 0 for 4 on the day. 0 for 4. Fran Tarkington, yeah, he wore number 10. Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't grow up watching Fran Tarkington. My dad did, I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Here's the pitch to Mangum. That's going to be in the dirt, ball 1. Tarkington was in the 60s and 70s, so I guess he caught the end of Tarkington's career. 1-0 to Mangum, the pitch. That's a ground ball to second. Possible double play. There's one. Throw to first. Mangum is out. Double play recorded. Mangum goes 0 for 5 today. But hey, the Pirates still with 7 runs. When we go to the bottom of the ninth, the Pirates will try to close the curtain out on the Indians. 7-1. Again, Matson will be most likely out there. Do it for Cleveland's going to be Kyle Manzardo, Rhys Hoskins, Khalil Watson.
And now, the final cut.
Again, thank you guys for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Ruthie, for the Jules, 440 Jules. I do appreciate it. His name will be Orville. That's great stuff, Denny. I love that. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. No, I don't. Orville's going to stay with the Chiefs. I'm not going to fault him. I'd rather him be loyal. I'd rather people be loyal to teams. The younger generation started with the generation maybe mine a little bit. I mean, I know older people will do it too, but they'll switch teams. I don't like that. I'm not. Yeah, you could fan how you want to fan. I mean, to me though, you stick with the one team. I don't care if they're bad. Doesn't mean you need to be delusional. That is a difference between me and everyone. I am very realistic on my Steelers. I've had of course the blessing of them being relevant every year. I do appreciate. Thank you for the sub. I do. Thank you very much. 6 subscribers away. Duck Hodges subscribers away from 10,100. But yeah, no. I do want to see people more realistic. Well, yeah, no, the team kind of isn't that good. I'm talking to really the Browns fans here. I'm sure there's plenty of Browns fans. Would love to see some realistic expectations from fan bases. Again, like the Pirates, another team are just not very good. Not saying we need to be really happy. Oh, like we're thankful that, that they put a team on the field this year, right? But see a lot of negativity for a team that is the best team we've seen in the last 10 years. It's like, well, what were you expecting? Were you expecting to really win the division this year? Like, really? Like, is that really something that you thought? If you did, then I'm sorry. There's just no reasoning with you. Like, you really thought the Pirates were going to compete with the Dodgers? Like, really? You really think that's going to happen? But they competed in the 3-game series. They did. They did. Not the first game, but, that was really should have taken 2 or 3. Just, again, a horrible bullpen. Horrible. All right, we are back. Isaac Matson on the mound as he faces Kyle Manzardo. Matson readies, kicks and delivers. That's fired in there for a called strike 0-1. 0-1 to Manzardo, who's 0 for 3 on the day. Matson sets, kicks, and delivers. That's going to be sent out to left field. Shallow left. Reynolds on the run. Reynolds is jogging. That's a foul ball. And it's 0-2 to Manzardo. They don't need Garrett now. They have Shador. Okay. Yeah, 100%. 0-2 counts. Jeez. Yeah, and they might actually even start Watson, too. That's what's crazy. 0-2 to Manzardo. Matson sets, rocks, and fires. That's fouled back. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. 5 subs away from 10,100. 0-2. Matson sets, pardon me. He kicks and delivers. That's fouled back once again. 96 on the fastball. Hank Strand was coaching. Lenny Dawson was a quarterback. And yes again. Oh, no, you're good. Yeah, no. Just keep matriculating the ball down the field, boys. That's just an iconic line. I think I butchered that. Here's the 0-2. That's going to be fouled back. Yeah, Hank Stram. He's a legend. That actually finished his career in New Orleans. Don't ask how I know. I just somehow know that. 0-2 to Manzardo. He just keeps battling. Doesn't want to go away. Matson kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Woo-hoo! 2 outs away from taking game 1. And that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins, 1 for 3 on the day. I mean, I guess, you know, going back to the earlier point, as a kid, I mean, you know, it's understood. I mean, you're a kid, you know, you're whatever. But as an adult, shouldn't be switching teams like left and right. That's just, again, that's just me. Again, everyone can fan how they want, but I just think that's cheap. If y'all like, oh, I'm going for the winning team, you know, like, okay. That's a lot of loyalty. 1-0 to Hoskins. Madsen sets. He rocks. He fires the fastball at the knees for a called strike. 1-1. By the way, both teams have one challenge left. Hoskins doesn't like it. He can challenge. So that would have been ruled a strike. 1-1 to Hoskins, the pitch, and that's downstairs. 2-1. Madsen delivers, swing and a miss, strike 2, 96 on the fastball. Can you answer the Super Bowl shuffle? No, I cannot. I cannot. Players aren't loyal to fans. Why be loyal to teams? I mean, I guess there's, I don't know. I mean, you're playing for the team. I don't really think that's, I don't think that's apples to apples. 2-2 to Hoskins. Here's the pitch, as that's going to be sent out to center field. Backing up is Cook. Billy Cook makes the catch for out number 2. Indians down to the last out. That'll bring up Khalil Watson. Watson's 0 for 3. Dan Marino, who was from Pittsburgh. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you can pull for players. I don't think that's ever... Yeah, you can have a favorite player from other teams. Like, I like Peyton Manning. I like Michael Vick. Those are guys I really liked on other teams growing up. As far as quarterbacks. The pitch. And that's going to be tapped foul 0-1. But, you know, obviously, they play the Steelers. I hope they have the worst game ever. I hope they... Yeah, that's what that'd be my mindset. 0-1 to Watson. Madsen sets. The pitch. That's a ground ball. That squeezes through for a base hit. Watson will extend this game at least one more batter. 2-out single for Khalil. And that'll bring up Gabriel Arias, 0 for 3. No, you're good. You're good. Couldn't resist the red helmets. Yeah, no, they're neat. Really like the aesthetic of the older NFL. Just simple jerseys, and you know, I don't really think there were any domes back then. Maybe, I guess the Alamo Dome, right? That would probably been it. Can't think of others. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 0-1 to Arias. Billy Cook. Nope, Billy Cook is out in center field. Definitely not sent down. Madsen sets, kicks, and delivers inside. Goes the fastball 1-1. Is he the new closer? No. It's 7-1, just putting out a guy. I like Madsen. I think he can be pretty good. He's shown that he can be, but he's also been pretty inconsistent this year. Last year was great. Had an ERA in the 2.8, 2.9. Really solid this year, not the case. The 1-1, swing and a miss, strike 2. Cleveland down to the last strike. Thank you for the sub. Brett Favre subs away from 10,100. Or DK Metcalf. 1-2, Madsen readies. Sets. He's holding. This is what he did last year. It's the pitch. That's going to be fouled back. It's 1-2. It's good. Don't really see it much from him this year. Madsen would pause and hold it for 10 seconds, just throwing off the timing. Sometimes he would set and pitch immediately. Sometimes he would set for a while, and just, that's what I like to see him go back and do, because it was so effective last year. 1-2 to Arias. Will we walk with Arias? Madsen checks on the runner. The pitch, and that's fouled back. And we'll see another. And thank you, Dan. I appreciate it. The time off rejuvenated the bullpen. Yeah, hopefully. I really hope so. 1-2 once again. The pitch. That's in the dirt. 2-2. Pirates fans on their feet, waiting for one more strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That is your ball game in Cleveland. Good way to start the series. Good way to start the second half with a pretty solid performance by the Pirates. 7-1, your score. I mean, that's just good stuff. That is good stuff. Again, the pitching was great. Jared Jones, 1 earned in 5 innings. The bullpen shut down 4 innings for them. And again, Pirates with home runs from the Magician, Esmeralda Valdez, Jacob Gonzalez, and then Nick Gonzalez. We just had some really good stuff today. So hopefully, again, they can channel that for tonight. Again, a doubleheader tonight. Supposed to be at 7:10 Eastern, 6:10 Central. We shall see if that's the case. Again, I do appreciate if you did like any of this broadcast, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Again, 4 subs away from 10,100. Part of my voice. I'm not freaking out. But, hopefully we cross that. If we don't cross it here in a few moments, we'll cross it hopefully tonight. And again, that's the other scoreboard. Well, not the other scoreboard, but that's what the other scorebug would have said. For those of you wondering. Why the other scoreboard. So, just letting you know that I promise I really tried to make it as pleasant and as, try to make the scorebook as neat as possible and as much information as I can put up there. If you want a diamond, you can send me a diamond and I'll see if I can work that in. But if not, well, it is what it is. Anyway, I do appreciate it. I will catch you guys later. Again, another game tonight. Hopefully I'll see you there again. I'll be back tomorrow as well in case you can't make game 2 for the conclusion of the series. I'll be back tomorrow. So, anywho, I will catch you guys later. You guys all have a great rest of your day. And hopefully I'll see you tonight for Pirates Indians Part 2. Peace, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Thanks for spending your night with Dr. Delay. Nine innings underneath the lights. Some dreams once, some fell tonight. Fastballs faded into the dark. Echo still alive out in the park. Scoreboard glowing through the haze. Summer moments slowly fade. Every pitch and every play, another memory to replay. And the crowd rolls out into the night while the stadium still shines bright. One last call at the ballpark tonight. Highlights playing under fading lights. Every city, every team still chasing one more summer dream. From the first pitch to the final say. Thanks for watching with Dr. Delay. With Dr. Delay. From Boston nights to Wrigley skies, Dodger blue and Anaheim lights, Steel City hopes and Texas heat, every road and every seat, Seattle rain and desert glow, the Bronx, Atlanta down below, 30 teams and countless days, all connected through this game. And tomorrow brings another fight, another game beneath the lights. One for watching with Dr. Delay. With Dr. Delay. Lightning all along the shore. Pittsburgh always wanting more. Win or lose, the fans remain waiting for the next game. PNC lights against the sky. River reflections drifting by. Summer baseball fades away. See you next time on Dr. Delay. On Dr. Delay. Good night, everybody. I'll see you next game.
Raise the Jolly Roger. Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.